wood homemade quad. I'm gone.
Yeah. Well, I'm 100% sure that I'm pointing right in Kentucky on this Barefoot Radio. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Which way are you pointing, Jim Ray?
I don't know where I'm pointing. I'm fixing my rotor box right now. It's taking apart my hand. But wherever I'm pointing is pointing right at you. So last I remember, I pointed it up towards, Virginia, New Jersey, New York, up that area, somewhere around there.
Okay, yeah. So it sounds like you pretty much pointed fairly east. Almost northeast. Okay. Between east and northeast, I think you probably got it. But okay. It sounded good. It's amazing to be able to talk with no amplifier. No, our radios, of course, we got beat and all that, but we're not running any amplifiers. Me and the other guy, we are about 2 miles apart, so I was explaining to him, we can talk on walkie-talkies. We're only 2 miles apart there, right, Joe?
10-4, why hear a fart mouse in Quebec 3 minutes before anybody else? A mouse fart. Did I say a fart mouse? I meant a mouse fart. With my Clint Eastwood quad, my 6-element quad strung out to a wavelength long, 37 feet long, made out of Moonraker parts I've collected over the last 30 or 40 years. And I thought, one day I'm going to put an antenna together with those. And I thought, one day I'm going to put an antenna together with those. And I thought, and it kept going on until about 30 or 40 years. And here I am, 55, and I thought, well, I ain't going to have much more radio time, so I'm going to put the damn antenna together just so I can get out there and listen and talk a little bit. And here I am doing it, stroking it, ain't no doubt about it. Like I said, wall-to-wall, treetop tall. 10-8 and straight with my Clint Eastwood quad picking you up. Ain't no doubt about it. You sound fine back here in the Derby City. You're doing the J.O.B. with authority. Be Lumberjack, the one and only Lumberjack back here in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm back in the bushes. I'm gone.
Okay, Lumberjack, here's a question for you, man. A quad can be set up to talk. You have 2 coaxes that you can put to a quad. I was running a quad called the White Lightning, and it had a way of putting 2 coaxes on it to have a vertical or horizontal polarity. I'm about to end it.
Straighten you out on something.
Which polarity you want?
Lumberjack, have a good day. 029 Barefooted Radio with this Watergate gotta go.
You know anything about induced capacitance? If you know anything about induced voltage, RF acts the exact same way with capacitance. With the 2 coaxes on that antenna, and it's a lightning quad, not a white lightning quad. It's a lightning quad made by a guy named Anthony. Actually made by somebody else, but Anthony bought the company 35 years ago. And he makes them. And they're all right. They do a decent job. But if that coax is tied into the driven element on both sides, horizontal and vertical, and lots of people go, well, it comes with RF, shielding effect, right back on the other side. I'll put a watt meter in there and I'll show you. They put a junky-ass, bullshit dosy, or static, or whatever watt meter in there, which is a completed circuit. And anytime you get a completed circuit through a junky watt meter, you're going to read wattage. However so little, you're going to read wattage. Just say, okay, well, I'll put a bird there. And we'll run a bird through on forward, straight into a... RF. You're catching the RF and the I can't think of the name of it. It's a resistor that you're running the coax into. Well, you're creating a circuit with resistance and capacitance on the other side of the burb meter. Now, you know yourself, do this test, take your burb meter, and just for a second, hook up the input but don't hook up the output. Well, guess what? If you key it up, you see that meter read on the output, on the wattage, just a little bit for a second. You know why? Because that burr meter is a sensing meter. It hasn't got a completed circuit in it. It senses the RF on the coax through the slug. There is no completed circuit. So the way that you have to test these, and I'm saying this one more time, I can't believe I'm saying it for the 100,000th time for all the idiots out there that think they know what they're talking about. I'm not saying you're an idiot, but I'm saying lots of people who claim that it's feeding RF back and shielding effects. Take a burr meter, put it on the other side of the coax, on the input side. Don't hook up anything on the output side. Key up 10,000 watts and see what you get on the other side, the horizontal or the vertical, opposite or whatever you got. You get nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's the only right way to do it.
Okay, I don't know how long our conditions are going to hold. It seems to be holding pretty good with Mother Nature. I was not incorrect when I said I have a white lightning beam. And you spoke about it and said lightning, it's a lightning antenna. And you spoke about how they bought a company out. Well, what I'm referring to when I say white lightning, that was the name of the company. I had my antenna a long, long time before they were bought out. And the original company name was, the antenna was called a White Lightning. Now today you can buy them, and I think it's called a Lightning True. That's the new owner of the company. His name is, he sells them as Lightning True antennas. But the first company was called White Lightning, and the antennas all was White Lightnings, different elements, 2, 4, 6, 8, or whatever. I have a 4-element White Lightning. It is True Lightning True sells these antennas now, but they're the second company, that's for sure. Okay, well, yeah, it's a little complex. I guess you're telling me that you can go to either polarity. You have 2 coaxes on your antenna, and you can switch from one polarity to the other. You didn't make that antenna with one coax and choose a preferred polarity. As you might see when you look up build your own quad, there's only one coax, and if you put that,
I'm sorry about that, but tell him 029, him and his Watergate gotta go.
the diamond on the vertical, whether it be the lower part at 6 o'clock or 12 o'clock, I believe that would be considered horizontal. And then if you do, say, east to west, it's vertical, or vice versa with that, with the way you feed it. The feed point dictates on the diamond what polarity you are actually transmitting on. So some people do these quads, and they don't want dual polarity. They just feed it at one point, and that was my question. Were you feeding your antenna at one point? And if you were, what polarity are you using there, Roger?
Right now, I'm sorry, there was 2 people that keyed up asked the same question. One asked about feedback on RF, and I heard what you said too. It's dual polarity. It's horizontal and vertical. It's in a cubical fashion. It's stronger structurally in a cubical fashion. A diamond fashion is just as good. An antenna is determined upon, the polarity is determined upon the feed point. The feed point, if it's on the outside edges of any antenna, it's always going to be on the vertical. If it's on the beneath or on top, it's always going to be a horizontal feed. That's the way polarity works on an antenna. You go up past 37 feet, which is first wave, you got a certain angle of radiation of takeoff on an antenna. You go up 72 feet, 74 feet, you got a different angle of radiation. You go up a third wavelength, you got a different angle of radiation. Depending upon where you talk and skip, where you're located in the country, what your elevation is, where you want to talk, which directions you can talk. If you have a mountain to one side, that will all determine upon where you want to go in the wavelength, how high you want to go in the wavelength, and your antenna. My antenna, since I made it 1 wavelength long, it is the most efficient it can be. I was going to make it 8 element, but I made it 6 element instead because I didn't want it too tight. I didn't want it too tight because I didn't want to lose a lot of people that I could hear. So I stretched it out to 1 wavelength. I made it 37 feet long. I hope that covers it for you. Sorry, but I'm trying to work and I'm trying to talk at the same time, so I tried to say it as quickly as I could.